break everything. Now his story now will carry come here, so now they reign now for social media. And this our brother now popular musician. I hope many people go know am. Now popular musician wey be say now see this our brother, our data brother. Our data brother Sammie Okposo. Una dey see am. Now im matter now will carry come here today. Oh. Im matter now will carry come here today. This our brother, he don't break table, he don't break table leg, he don't break the hand, he don't break everything. Now his story now will carry come here, so now they reign now for social media. And this our brother now popular musician. I hope many people go know am. Now popular musician wey be say and they grow, they come here and say they sing. People they like his song, even me I they like his song. You get one time when even call Bini, can't they do what on a rally? You can't dey on top of one pickup, they sing like that, choirs follow and people follow. And that's why they run with leg, with the that time was small. With they use leg, they run, follow them, they sing, they go this thing they go small from Ted. Run, follow, they even they go up, we can't even near Jesus Christ roadside. That time, remember. Now he sing this song where what everything na double, na double. Children na double, blessing na double, money na double, promotion na double, everything na double. At the end, he come to say husband and wife na one no be double. Na correct musician. Im matter don enter social media, my darling people. Na him make the matter strong. Na him na I cause am because the presenter wey present this matter, I be just want make dem do am inside house, make dem know what to do, but na I still bring leg come out. How you take bring leg come out, I can't tell you na my people. But before we start this story, I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining for this our channel. Now Pidgin English now they speak. For here, if you want to write your comment, use Pidgin English. Anyone you dey comfortable with, even though say na your language, put on there. People don't go see understand your language. So now Pidgin English now we dey for here. And today this our brother matter I don't land for table for here because we go shook our mouth put na popular musician na one of those first musician that time we dey hear say they waka kpurukere o, we dey hear am well. We hear say he break Genevieve heart, he break Auntie Kate Henshaw. Oh, that woman, I too love that woman. He break her heart. Stella Damas hair, how do they call it? They may not cut my tongue. I still hear say hair, but this matter can shock me as the matter they go like this. So can't they even they hear say yeah Stella, they still they hey, that one a story for another day. More forget that side because let me talk on this lady Africa dog. Now they narrate the story because both of them be Sammie Okposo side chick. So now she they narrate the story saying they always they see Stella, they always they chico around this man. You know say this man a married man. You know now see the way they break people home. But anyway, before we continue, I get message for him and his wife. It's a very important message, and I know say they need to hear. I'm gonna let me tag them, gonna help me share and go meet them. Make they hear my message last. But before I go give my message, I want to let una know wetin dey happen for the whole situation of things, my darling people. Wahala no dey finish, my dear sister, no be small thing. Before I go just, give my message to him and his wife. I get message, I'm a messenger, yeah. But let me tell you now wetin dey happen. Una know wetin dey happen for the industry. Una know before una shook una mouth put. Because I know just dey give my message like that without I not let una know. And before I go still start this message again, this story long go. I want to give credit to Obodo Igbo. Now Obodo Igbo, now if I bring this matter come out, they say wetin you know what make Baba hear. Now Baba, now they settle am. Now she fit bring this matter come out, so I will give credit to Obodo Igbo because I will still play voice record for inside this video so that now go know wetin dey happen the koko for inside this matter. You understand? Yes, welu master, don welu. And they don't make me laugh. Yeah, he's your sister. Okay, thank you. I don't feel greet everybody today will not agree because I don't want more to waste. I want me I go straight to the point so that more just go straight. So my darling people, how the matter take start be say I sit down my own jejeje now see say they just dey share something dey come. I just see am dey say Sammie Okposo he apologize to his wife for public. As I see am now say they see man like this now go meet my husband now say daddy see this man, hey, this man a real man of God. This man God really call am. You know say all those people when they sing too they still be man of God, do not be only pastor be man of God, you understand, because they see they do pastor work their own, that they use singing, they minister, while pastors they use preaching, talking. Now so I carry the message wey he put for Instagram. He don't block the Instagram. I know say I get, I try to find out. I just surprised. I show my daddy say, daddy, you know they see wetin me they see so. You see this man wey dey sing, so this man he really na nice man. If they beg him wife for public, no be say even beg am for inside house, which means this man a very man of God, na good man. Daddy, you fit beg me for public? You fit offend me or shit on me, you come public come beg me? That's a sin man. Now this and how we dey talk. My husband you look me, you waka pass. Now I come sit down later. I come say make I carry light and touch, make I touch like this matter well. How man go just carry come out, come dey beg you wife say I cheated on you, I'm so sorry. Short, make I read the message, may not be like say with a job. When I not care for my reading, and when I take her like that, so correct, not correct. When I pick the word when they inside, when I understand now. Even though say I not pronounce it well, my tongue, when I not cut my tongue. So now I go right to. He said, dear friends, I need to bring a very unfortunate incident to your attention, as I am not proud of it, but now that this is the right thing to do. On my recent trip to US, late 2021, I got intimately involved with a lady, knowing that this was not appropriate as a married man and a minister of the gospel. I am ashamed and regret my action, as it has caused a lot of pain to my dear wife, Ozioma, my family and I. As I work in making peace with God, repenting and asking his forgiveness, I am suspending myself from all ministry work until full restoration, as this is what is proper and what I know I hold God and his people. To my wife Ozioma, I am sincerely sorry I put you through this shameful and embarrassing situation. I broke my trust and disappointed you. I talk as me I don't cut on go. Then he can continue say your forgiveness of my moral failure and poor judgment is important to me. I pray I will eventually be also. I pray I will eventually be able to build back the trust and confidence every single day. As I come see her, now I say, hey, now I say, oh my God, now they see man like this. I can't begin to think calm. I can't say, they know they say rabbit for afternoon. Before this man will come drop this kind apology like this, if you say something is fishing, I don't know say wetin happen for goat house, hey, e don happen for fowl house. Now I make brother come out. I don't know. I want to do video put my dear people. I go say I want to praise her. I want praise her. Say, oh, you be African man. You be this now. Say no, me I hold on. Say be like say something is fishing. Now I can use my brain to calculate myself. Oh, now I can relax. Before I know it happen, not knowing that Obodo Igbo don fit do one video. One girl wey they call Africa doll. Now America they stay. They don dey shuku for back, and the girl don get belle. Actually, when he carry the lady call Obodo Igbo, come tell her say see the way he dey, one popular musician, he don come give am belle that he just block am for everywhere. He no let am talk. He even dey threa ten him life. Now obodo igbo come say, you sure say na truth you dey talk? So bring proof. He come pack up proof. Come now obodo igbo say make he still investigate this matter, because this matter is strong. You know, just kind of come out again. You know, kudos to her for that one. She really waka o. He try to reach this brother. You know, gree fit reach out. The person wey even come fit near am, wey fit sit talk to, that one just begin dey talk. All these ladies, dem know say person marry, they text person, dem know say person marry. You know, they talk well. Now obodo igbo come say no get choice than to bring am come out. As he even bring am come out, hey, this our uncle, he even come for inside the show. He come sef, you know, even say make he cool down. He even come want a show say be celebrity, he big, he do this, say he wan carry the matter. You know, go even talk for yourself. He wan carry the matter go a bigger platform, which is a bigger. Hey, now obodo igbo come say, so this is platform, a small platform. My dear celebrities, all of una, more than dey hear, they no dey see small platform for anywhere. Small platform, no, then all those big one wanna think say they big. Now one day they take blow, number one. And number two, when I remember saying a small shit, now they stay nyash. That small platform where they look and say, now so it be, now where they carry you, they go. You understand? They don't see small platform at all. You understand? It's not for to cool down. Even still talk well. He say they go bigger place, because maybe those ones they fit cover up for them. Abi, no problem. So my people, the girl cry come out. Wetin make the girl cry come out? He say after they don play for America, they don jogodo do everything. How they take say, I'll go play the voice record now. But before I play the voice record, may I just still gist una small. Wetin come vex the lady? The lady come tell her say, the okra wey you plant, e don grow. You understand? Now he tell her say make you go remove her. So then the lady come dey try to tell her say, I never take my decision say I go remove her or I no go remove her. Which one you dey tell me say me I go remove her? You think say to just carry okra remove, now to go market go buy tomatoes and crayfish? You understand? So he come dey threa ten this lady. You know now as they do now, all this our minister, maybe say they don shit for church, use Bible clean yansh, they come want to threa ten you as the, like say na Nigeria, this Africa dog, they the lady so, this side chick so, if they run for a life, because he must make sure say he do anything to take by her. But in the America, e no go easy like that. That be the God wey save her. Who know how many he don dey do like that for that Nigeria? You understand? Who knows how many? Who knows? So he come dey threa ten this lady. This lady no still talk o. She come still quiet. She dey think if he go, how you wan do the this thing. Now you understand the belle where this lady dey think. He come dey think am dey na that time. Now our uncle Sammie, uncle Sammie Okposo. Sorry if I no pronounce your name well. Na my tongue. I know na my tongue. Now he just begin dey show him wife love wey never show him wife before. Begin dey put him wife picture for social media. Dey plaster am, my darling wife, I love you, I do this, I do that, without you I am zero, you are the coconut in my cupboard, you are the sugar in my tea, nenemi. Then sister come begin dey vex o, say he don put me for this kind condition. He go dey praise him wife. Now there come take contact obodo igbo, say see the way e dey o. Obodo igbo come try, obodo igbo television, obodo igbo TV, una go check am for YouTube. The full details dey there. You understand? Una still go watch am, una see the full detail. But me dey tell una the kokoko wey dey for here, and I wan still make una understand my message to them, he and the wife, you know. So my darling people, I tell the lady come feel bad o, come say so no, I no go YouTube. I will put am for YouTube later. I say me I want to do some sharp. You know say now Sunday be our tea for YouTube now. If I say me I wait till Sunday, the get as e be, no, it's too far. So you know say I dey do live for you every time. I'll put am for YouTube later. Now so they be our cocoa, you know. So my darling people, now but don't go say make you do your best to make still contact them so that make dem settle am within themselves, make this thing no come out for social media. They so be obodo ibo that her mouth dey smell, who she be, small blogger like that. I think una don land una sef for where una no expect say una go reach. Una don land una sef, dem say no wan fight, e go fair o quarrel. You understand? I go check now. You are not live. Okay, you go check. Yeah, I no dey live now for that side. I dey here. So my darling people, I'm gonna share this video. May e reach their hand because I get message for them. So now the cocoa be that not knowing that this our brother don see say this lady don go but oyibo place. E come public, come put apology, fake apology for there. People begin dey clap for am. They say African man like this, not knowing that he know wetin dey do. Why you not come out when you start to dey jogodo this girl for the beginning? Why you not do the apology? Why now? You no understand me. Why busy now you come dey do the apology? And if they do the apology, you no do am complete. If you talk say give the girl belle, if you talk say you don tey when this girl don dey, according to her, no be the first time they don dey dey when they anytime trip come, they always dey and Stella Damos dey always dey the background. Me I no understand wetin that Stella dey find. I don't know, because come to think of it, Stella no say this woman, this man a married man. Even this lady too, she get photo. Mona get me right. Mona not say I dey support side chick. No, everybody wrong. He wrong, the lady wrong. Now only the wife now pity for now be victim for inside this matter. You understand? And the wife, since when they married for 11 years, he never get pikin. And I know say Almighty God go bless her, time no go pass her, she go born her pikin, but I will give them a message later. So my darling people, may I play the voice record, then we'll continue before I will drop my message for you. You understand? Ha! I say I nearly follow my husband code. I say if now you go come apologize for me for I don't know say something dey happen. Amen. God go help us, so we will be women, some men. Okay, now this side today. May we listen to the American lady. The American lady wey involved inside this matter. You know if you beat me, say make I not cry. After you know say you know one pikin. Why you not use records? You for use records now. You just say to go remove that thing easy. Now one for some people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to her first, then we'll come back. Then I can tell you now. The cocoa.
Young lady is here to share her story tonight, and she said she first contacted me and said she wanted to tell a story about having a relationship with popular gospel singer, Nigerian gospel singer, Sammie Okposo. All right, so she wants to tell a story about her relationship with Sammie Okposo. All right, so that's what she's come here to share with us tonight. Like I said, she was having a bit of technical issues. I'm going to try and ring her on WhatsApp, and then she can just join us live. All right. Sometimes, yeah. Are you listening? Yeah.
I am. It says the browser has locked my mic and camera.
Okay, that's all right. We can do it like this. Are you okay to talk like this?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, alright, we started now, so we're live.
Okay.
Alright, so I have African Doll, that's her name. She's a young, beautiful, very beautiful lady. I've spoken to her a few times. She comes across as someone who has a really calm disposition. And then, actually, when she first contacted me and wanted to talk about this, I was trying to see what I can do to mediate. Because what she said is that, Sammie Okposo got me pregnant, and now he doesn't want to be responsible for the pregnancy. He's basically ghosted me. Okay, that's what she's saying, that he's ghosted her. He's blocked her on all social media and on WhatsApp.
You can't block her for everywhere after you don't give her belly.
Okay, so that's African Doll, and that's Sammie Okposo. You can see on your screen. Okay, so I try to reach out to Sammie Okposo to gain his own aspect of the story, because I mean he's a known person in Nigeria. He's quite famous, and I wanted to speak to him first. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything. Okay, I sent him a message. It's going over a week now, and I didn't get anything back. I actually reached out to somebody who I consider somebody that will know him and see if they can get him to talk to African Doll, because she's saying you can't do this. We are both adults. We are responsible for whatever happened. We had an affair, and she's here to tell her story. Anyway, I'm not going to tell it for her, but I'm just telling you the background. You know what I did. I was trying to mediate, okay, because I know that Sammie is married, okay. So I was trying to mediate so that we can, resolve this without this coming to the public. But the people I reached out to, unfortunately, the way they handled it, I was shocked. One person I reached out to was completely on the offensive. He was totally attacking me as if I'm even the one that's involved, like I'm the one that's pregnant for Sammie Okposo or something. He was completely defensive. Why do women do this? Women, I mean, I was like,
okay, about the married man, wait, not they leave you.
Anyway, African Doll, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Right. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. And this is your story, and I'm not about to tell it for you. You're here to tell it. So tell us, start from the beginning and tell us how you met Sammie.
Okay.
I didn't know.
So we met because I went to one of his shows here in Texas. Well, I went to a few, but we met at a concert at one of the churches not far from my home, and then we started following each other on Instagram, along with another artist that he performed with, and we built a rapport like through Instagram, and then he asked me for my number, my cell phone number. I gave him my cell phone number. He gave me his Nigerian number and his American number. So we would kind of converse back and forth on the phone, through WhatsApp, through regular call, and through Instagram chat.
Right.
That was how it started. And then as time progressed, he had invited me to a show in Houston, Texas. I went to that show. I didn't get to see him. I saw him perform, but I didn't get to see him afterwards. So he messaged me on Instagram were you at the show? I'm like, yeah, I was at the show. Myself and a friend of mine. And he said, oh well, you didn't come and greet me. And I said, well, we left a few minutes early because we had to get back to Dallas, to the Dallas area, and she had to get back to her husband and her family. And we had already kind of commuted over 3 hours to get there. So he did. And he had actually invited me to that show personally. He was like, oh, well, you didn't come and greet me, and I'm the one that invited you, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you some other time at another show or whatever. So then he told me that, oh, well, I'll be here, for the next few days in Houston just to kind of chill because his flight didn't leave until that Wednesday. This is in November. This past November. My flight doesn't leave until Wednesday. I'll be here Monday and Tuesday to chill. So he invited me to his hotel, and I went to his hotel, and we hung out, we went to dinner. We actually had spent the night, so we were together until the protocol people came that morning and picked him up, and he went back to Nigeria. We still stayed in contact. Invited me to another show, and it just kind of went from there. We built a rapport. We're not in a relationship, I will say that. We were friends, getting to know one another, and we did sleep together. We messed around on more than one occasion.
Okay.
I will admit that, and I am accountable for my part in that.
Yeah.
Whether it's right or wrong, I am accountable for that.
Okay, thank you very much, African Doll.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing that. I need to say that before you carry on, I'm going to let you carry on in a minute. When she first contacted me, I wasn't even listening. I was like, I don't have time for this, because a lot of celebrities have people who pose this as, people who use their identity to defraud people. So I said to African Doll, I said, I'm not listening to you. I don't think you know who you're talking about. I need to see receipts. I need to see evidence. And she actually sent me a whole lot of evidence. So the show that she was talking about, you can see the chat. So I have tons of conversation, Instagram DM, chats, you know, pictures together, videos, and all the works before I even spoke to her. Am I right, African Doll?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I needed to be sure.
Prove it.
Yeah,
yes.
She had to prove that we are talking about the same person, because I don't have time for anyone who is going to come and tell me some BS story that's not true.
Yes, both
that it
them.
doesn't add up. So she has all these receipts about their conversation from when, you know, he was saying, "Come and see me. I'm in America. I'm doing a show." From their chats back and forth when she went to his hotel room and everything that, you know, happened between them. All the evidence she sent to me. Okay? Alright, carry on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go on, African Doll.
So basically, you know, we still kept in contact when he would go back and forth, you know, to Nigeria a few times. He came back, he was like, "Oh, I have a show coming up in December." You know, I even helped him, you know, he messaged me, which I sent to you, you know, about the tickets and Dallas SOPP Live in Farmers Branch, Texas. So my friend flew here, we went, you know, prior to that, I saw him that, you know, around that same time. I even told him, which I sent messages to you, like, "Oh, I have you a gift," you know, which he wore on his live. I think I sent that to you too on TV. He wore with the sweatshirt that I bought him. It was red, said "Worship," with him and Vashawn Mitchell rehearsing before the show that was December 24th. And so I'm not making it up. I even said, because I asked him on WhatsApp, I said, "Do you want me to open it for you so that you can see what I got you?" And he said yes. So I sent him a video of me opening it up, in which I have that video, and I sent to you on TV.
Yes.
And he wore that on his live rehearsal for the SOPP Dallas with Vashawn Mitchell. So I'm not here to put him like, because he messaged me like, "Oh, do what you want." You know, when he basically blocked me, he told me that he was done with the conversation. I'm trying to disgrace him. You know, you're trying to disgrace me, do whatever you want to me. And I'm telling him the whole time, like, "Look, I am not trying to get anything from you. I am not here to disgrace you. You know, we are both wrong." He posted finally, if you look at his Instagram, he hadn't posted any pictures of a wife until like January 11th. And that was kind of like after we had got into it. And, you know, so whether, again, it's not to slander, to defame. He mentioned, "Oh, you're trying to blackmail me." No, I'm not. I've never asked him for anything. I've never asked him for anything other than respect, because he got very verbally aggressive, called me a fool, he called me an idiot, he was talking a bunch of rubbish, you know, in the messages and over the phone while he was in Nigeria. When I first told him, like, "Look," I even sent him pictures from the doctor, and I'm like, "Want to talk to the doctor?" You know, he said it wasn't a matter of him not believing me, but what he said was to do the needful and get rid of it.
Yeah, so when we first talked about this, African Doll, I asked you specifically, because you told me, and the thing about, what I like about you is that you are a mature woman, and you take responsibility for messing around with this man. You're not saying you're a victim. You didn't say this thing was, you know, it was forced on you or anything. You agreed that, okay, it was consensual. You got into it. You knew what you were doing, and you did mess around with him. And then I asked you, did you know he's married? I asked you that question.
You don't say no.
Yeah. When I asked you, I said, did you know that Sammie Okposo is a married man? When you started, you know, this, you know, it's not a relationship. When you guys started messing around.
Right. We never talked about him being married. We never, honestly, let me just say that he is someone that I listened to for a while. I didn't go digging in deep about anything. I think I was just kind of caught up in the moment of just, oh wow, you know, this is somebody that I am fond of and I've been listening to for years, and for him to personally invite me and spend time with me on more than one occasion and take me to eat, and, you know, it just kind of like happened. I'm not saying that I did not know or that he did not know, No, I was a participant. I was a willing participant.
Right.
You know, and it's wrong. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's wrong. And I was trying to communicate with him, like, okay, this is the situation. Where do we go from here? Even in the midst of this, I was still willing and trying to cover him. So I was telling him, like, no, I wouldn't do that. No. And he's like, oh, I thought you were my friend. I thought you cared about my ministry. You're trying to disgrace me. You need to do the needful, and abortion and this and that. And I'm like, wow. Told me that he was going to no longer be accessible for me to talk to. And then he blocked me. And then I'm like, well, that doesn't make me go away. It doesn't make me go away. And talking to me like, oh, you think somebody will believe you? Some random person, like I'm a nobody, basically. So, all of a sudden,
you see what it's up for there? You say you want to disgrace me, you think somebody will believe you. Say, if people don't come and say all these celebrity or all these big men of God or all these high people, I don't know what they talk about. If they don't cry, come and say, see what they do. They always feel say people not go believe them. That's why they do what not dey right, and it's very bad. Just take somebody for granted like that. In as much as say both of them dey wrong, you understand, but you need to face your responsibility. You don't need to run away from your responsibility, because you, first of all, say you marry before you go meet this lady, and secondly, you want even jogodo, you don't even use record, you just do one like that. Of which say if you do one like that, wetin go happen now. Not be every woman like to go they do that, throw away that this thing like that. I don't want to use the word, not be everybody like her. And maybe probably this Africa doll, he never born. I don't know. You understand? So the opportunity that you say make you go remove her. She say she dey think her. She never decide on what to do. Whether she go born the pikin or she not go born her. But you just gonna block her for everywhere. After you don't suck out the orange finish, you want just throw away the peel like that. No make sense now.
Yeah. So you told him about the pregnancy. He wanted you to get rid of it, and then he didn't engage. He didn't engage again with you when you said, according to what you told me, you didn't say that you said you had not decided on what you wanted to do. You said you had not decided specifically. This is what you said to me, that you have not decided. Now let's talk about your this.
Wait, so come and when me they see for you, say share your passport testimony. I don't understand this. I'm gonna see me see trouble. Trouble they sleep. You go away, come oh. No break table leg for here now, my dear sister. Mercy will drop the message. God's time, mercy, peace. No break table leg oh.
Situation in terms of your relationship in quotes. So you were saying this each other back and forth, because I could see he was flying out of Lagos one point. He was in the airport, took a picture and sent to you. He was going back and forth. So this was going on for some time.
For a couple months, yes.
A couple of months. He was coming to the US and he was on a tour.
He was just touring here.
Right.
He ended the tour and then he came back for he performed. He was in Atlanta. He was in Houston. So he was all over. Then he was here in Texas, December the 24th. I saw him before that show. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And he messaged me like, I thought you were my friend. I thought you, and I was like, well, I thought we were cool too. Now you're talking to me like somehow and you're disrespecting me. It's like, oh, you better go and, I need to speak with you now. And, and I'm like, why are you talking to me like that all of a sudden? Because honestly, we didn't have any issues. We would spend time together and we were cool.
Right.
We would enjoy our time, quiet time, and it was okay.
Yeah.
When you start to disrespect me and treat me, I don't care how much money you have, who you are, what you have attained in life. I am somebody.
And I said,
you start telling me I'm evil and things like that.
Yeah. So it got messy, it got ugly when the issue of the baby came in.
It didn't have to be.
Yeah, and I remember asking you as well, African Doll, about protection. When obviously he's a married man, he's in ministry, okay? Because I know a lot of people out there are going to be very judgmental. But the funny thing about our community is that they always judge one person. Two people did it. So the two people, if there's going to be any judgment, I'm not here to judge anyone, okay?
They're both wrong.
The two people, if you are going to be acting all sanctimonious and doing like you are Mother Teresa on the comment section, please remember that two people were involved in this. And one of them is marriage, okay? Sammie Okposo is the married party in this shenanigans, okay? African Doll is not married, right? So if you're going to be judging, remember that it's two people. It took two people to whatever happened and this pregnancy to happen. And I remember asking you this question when we were having that conversation. Did you guys ever talk about, having safe carry, not using protection, either him or yourself? What did it come out?
No, we didn't. We never talked about using protection. And I think I mentioned to you when we spoke that, it just kind of like, okay, the last time we messed around, we knew that we had actually planned it. Like, it was planned when I come back, we're going to see each other. And we knew because we were joking about it. We were joking about it. I think in one of the messages, I was like, oh, when you come back, I want to take some pictures because my friend was coming here from another state to the show. And he said, oh, you'll get more than picked. You'll get more than
Yes, I saw that chat. He said
you had sex before.
Yeah.
So, at that time, I just didn't know that I was with child, because I didn't know at that time. I didn't find out until I went to the doctor January the 5th, and then went back the next day for blood work and urinalysis on January the 6th. On the 5th, my BP was like 198 over 119, so I went back the next day. My doctor said come back for some testing and things like that, and that's when I reached out to him. I even told my friend, like, I don't know how to even reach out to this man, and like, I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, like, we were wrong, and because of who he is, I just didn't know how to approach it, but I had to, because, like, what else do I do? Like, it's both of us,
Yeah.
And at that point, I was still trying to reason with him. I was like, look, I can't make a decision in this moment. Originally he was like, okay, well, do the needful. And I was like, okay, okay. But then as time progressed, I'm like, wow, he's not even giving me a chance to think about it, to pray about it, to ponder on it or anything. So when I talked to him the second time, he was in Nigeria. He was actually at a church, and he was like, okay, I'll be done in an hour and I'll call you.
Yeah.
So we spoke, and he's like, okay, I thought you were going to do this. And I was like, look, I haven't decided yet.
Yes.
And so that kind of pissed him off. He was like, I'm pissed, I'm livid, you know who I am, you know what, you trying to disgrace me. And I'm like, no, like, that's not my goal. That's not my goal. But what you cannot do is just, you do what you do. I don't care what platform you're on. We're all human. We make mistakes.
Yes, please share this video to many groups. Thank you, Sister Augustina. Please help me share this video to groups.
Let's handle business. What do we do?
Yeah.
Now, being who I am, I was still willing to be like, you know what? Okay, let me just try to figure it out on my own. But why should I have to? Why should I have to?
Let me finish.
I understand. Yeah. So the conception happened with two people. You were having a good time, and unfortunately, both adults in this thing didn't think about protection, knowing that this is likely to happen, and it did. Now you are saying that since everything was cool until he was going back to Nigeria, coming back to the US, you were hanging out. I even saw a chat where he was telling you to come and meet him, buy KFC as you are coming. He was going to Nigeria. He told you to do some shopping. You took him somewhere. You drove him to somewhere. He bought phones.
I took him to go get a phone when I was in Texas. I went to see him in Houston. He was like, "Oh, can you take me to look for a new phone?" We went to Best Buy. We went to another phone store. We went, to eat after that to Olive Garden. Like, we didn't have any issues until this situation.
Yeah.
And because I'm not doing what he want me to do, now you want to block me out and you want to, no, that's not fair.
So what African Doll is saying, in case you didn't get it, if you miss it, we don't want to use the A word because YouTube doesn't allow such language. What she's trying to say is that when she told Sammie Okposo that, okay, Bele don't enter, all the kurukere we were doing, messing around, as you Americans call it. Belle don't enter. Sammie was saying, you know what to do. That means they tell her to go remove the belle, basically. Okay? And she said, she didn't say yes or no, she just said, I haven't decided yet. He got angry, and that's when he now said, okay, he now became very defensive, and said, oh, you want to disgrace me, I'm in ministry. Did you not know you were in ministry, Oga? When all this was going on? So I'm still in ministry. You were in ministry before, you are still in ministry, but she's saying, you are responsible for making this baby with me. So you need to take responsibility, and you are saying, you want to disgrace me. And I think this is what the part that really got you, really upset, because you felt like that was disrespectful to you as a woman.
It was very disrespectful, very hurtful, very disrespectful. Somebody that he obviously made time for me, and spent time with me. He sent me the address to the hotels. He, invited me to the other two shows, the last two, and I'm like, we both were in this. So he was in ministry then, he was married then, he knew what he was doing. No, we didn't use protection. We didn't stop and say, oh my God, let's run downstairs and see if they have condoms in the vending machine or in the lobby. We didn't, neither one of us thought about that, and he, as a married man, performing oral sex, so he knew he was in ministry at that time. He knew. He knew that. He messaged me, I'm back in America. I got here last night. I will hit you up when I reach Dallas. I'm still in. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, the messages are there. The proof is there. I'm not so tech savvy where I can conjure up all of these things.
Yeah,
it's his official Instagram and it's his phone number. And so yeah.
I try to put as many as I can, but there are too many. I've seen all the evidence. She's not lying. I know that. This is not made up. I've seen it before I even came on. Okay, so this is your story. It's your truth. You tell it. Okay, nobody's gonna hold you and say, oh, because you got the evidence to support this thing that happened.
Any of that legal.
Right.
He tried to intimidate me and say, I'll have my team come after you. You do what you want. And then he will message me, oh, you fool, you idiot, you lunatic. I'm like, what? Like, no. You are not accepting the responsibility. We are not babies.
Yeah.
You are a grown man, able-bodied. You knew what you were doing. And you did it on more than one occasion. And so, yeah.
So you said that apart from the fact that he was telling you to do the needful, that he was also trying to intimidate you by saying, do you know who I am? I'm famous. I know people. I'm going to sue you. I'll send people after you and all that. He tried to do that.
He said he had a legal team here in America and in Nigeria. And, let's go to war. Nobody's going to believe some random person like you, like, do you know who I am? They won't just come for me without the risk of, all of these things. I'm like, okay, you are a human being just like I am a human being.
Okay, my people. So, my people, now don't hear from the horse's mouth. Now the lady, the Africa dog, wey be say na our uncle Sammie Okposo Wokerewa, wey go jogodo for America. Now her voice with Obodo Igbo TV wey bring the matter come out now here just now. So like I dey talk, my people, say there's a bit threatening well. Like say this lady dey America, maybe if I not dey talk all this story wey dey talk, so go bold. Like say dey Nigeria, and if they threaten her saying get this, get that, and all that, it's not supposed to be so, because now both of them commit the crime. You understand? As a married man, say you marry, you get wife for house, your house still there outside, you reach outside now, you carry this young, whether than young lady, they say the girl fine, well sha, and they say she really fine, and not say now obodo Igbo matter for here and say they say she fine over fine, they worry her. But that might not be the issue, because even the Sammie Okposo, your wife self now still fine woman. You understand? So as far as say you don't do something with this lady, you not put red dead me and not block you. As far as say you don't do something with this lady, you're not supposed to dey threaten her, and you don't fit just tell her say may go remove the belle. because you know say to remove belle, men no know how e dey be. E no easy for women. If e left e enemy fit your pass am, and maybe she never born and she no know how many she wan born. Yes, both of them committed the crime. Na both of them are wrong, because even the Africa door, e no fit tell me say e no know say Sammie don marry. Me I just dey center. Me I just say the truth. She no fit talk. She even still agree. Oh, he say she wrong, because she no fit talk. Even if he say dem no discuss her, even if the man no tell her, this man na popular man wey be say if you even go round, you go see am say he don marry. All these celebrity people wey dey deal with them, if they wan deal with them now, if you enter internet, you go see am say they don marry and the way never marry for inside. E dey dey there. So she no fit talk say she no know say this man na married man. As the man come for you, you could have refused. The man not tie your hand, he not tie your leg. Yes, I know say you agree say you dey wrong, but you sef you still wrong, because what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. You put asunder for there. You understand? Like say you never marry, na different ball game. As far as say you don't marry, you know he's trying to protect his own. Now make am come dey tell you say make you just do one like this, do one like that. Foolish is still wrong on the own side. They use sin wan take cover another sin. On the side of God is wrong. You wan use sin take cover another sin. You understand? It's very very wrong. So actually somebody wan contribute on this show. Make she just contribute, then I continue. Hello? We dey hear you. We dey answer you.
So I want to talk more for this matter. If not be my sister, the truth have to be said here. If not be waiting really spoil, side chick supposed to dey shame. For you to even come out, come dey talk, say because the man a public figure, you no even shame, you still fit come out, come talk, say na so he give you belle, he say make you go remove am. But two of una first sign agreement say he wan marry you.
The lady no cry say make him marry. He say make he go take care of his responsibility, block am for everywhere.
Because two of them no fit do agreement of say make he get belle for am.
Okay, so wetin be your advice now? Make she go remove the belle.
No, for me, I no dey advise person say make person remove belle, but the only for the blame the girl now be say if you dey follow married man, know how you take dey control yourself. That be the advice wey me. Okay,
you dey the way you dey talk now, you be like say you dey advise our young lady make dem dey follow married man.
No, I no dey advise them. I just dey talk because dem must still do am. You understand? Dem must still do am. Say dem wan go follow. Na my own opinion. Na me dey give now. Say if you want, if you decide to follow, you have to control yourself, because not be one married men go leave their wife for you. Even to say the wife never even go for himself, they don't go still leave her for you. That be one thing I don't understand. Because the way you take do the thing now, because say the one way they ask never born. That's what me I feel like the one way they ask never born.
No, never born.
Make you now. Then make you now want draw the man, let me come take care of your responsibility. He don't give you belle. You suppose me say cheat the shame sometimes, sha. Hey? Now what for now? When I go just say, when I just carry our husband finish now, on the cry come back and say, may you can take care of the responsibility. Tell me the man make you wrong, come back because of apologize to your wife first. You understand?
So the apology wey do, if I talk the real truth of the apology, that one na fake apology. If I make people understand, say I don't give my side chick belle, oh, now make me dey apologize so that people go understand.
I know, but the way the other side she want to do this thing now, don't go dey give her pass house wife for us now.
No, they're not give her pass. Like not go happen.
Now what they want to try make they do now? Because if we not they want to deal with them now, but they want to do cash the that time.
What about our husband when they waka waka? What about the men?
Now their house, their own. You see they come for their own too. That's what I try to tell this woman say.
Okay.
Now because you see as a public figure now, when you don't push her, you don't go try her. So you want to come and make her take care of the responsibility. You understand? So that one for that one. So married men with the owner John Thomas one and they keep am for one place. No, they keep her for one place because you see all those girls say their eye they shoot so, and especially when they say you dey okay. If you want carry belle, I remember when they happened to one of our Edo sister for Nigeria. When we go for married man, you know something they married, he said, "Lele, no matter." Because of that one, you know, take care of the pikin. You understand? So, married men, more than they keep more keep job so much for all my wife. More than not the waka up and down again. Now they say miracles where those one get, now our wife gets for us. You understand? And if you want to still do, make sure say you use
records.
You use records. Make sure you use. Of which you never supposed to make you do, because if your wife don't cheat now, all of them go one thing, you know, go crack up and say, hey, the woman, but if you not get do one, what do you say the husband? You
see, now what the talk for there?
Yes. If you want to my wife, you know how you say you never bring your daughter must come and say snapper. You remember this guy that time now? When the old side chick go bring his daughter must come and talk for her side. I don't forget the guy name. This musician.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, I remember Nice. When bring the
nice. That's what I was saying. Come and make the help and beg the wife. The wife say no one take. You know, I made this marriage, me lose her. So I begin to beg that time too. Because they still have said that the public figure, let make the one show like that. So when they see they use account music sometimes, you know. Some of the advice I just get, then with this one, my sister.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for calling in. So, like I did talk before, more than obvious, I need to show attention to my children, you know. So this Africa dog, this lady wey be say na this matter concern the side chick for inside. She accept say she no do well. You know say some people when they see all this our celebrity, both the one way they preach, the way they sing, the way they dance, they don't already fall in love. You understand? You don't need to toast, make spit dry for your mouth before they go agree. Even if say they know say you don't marry, that love go still dey there for them. That's why celebrities they need to be careful, because seeing you dancing alone, there are just some people that they don't dey mate for you. Seeing you singing alone, many people don't dey mate for you. You understand? That will not give you the opportunity to say because say you be star, you be this, you can just carry one young lady heart and just break on like that when you know say you get wife, because you don't already be public figure. There are people that just love you just like that. You understand? You don't give you that privilege to just use people anyhow. They just like you when you say anything that they look you like God. You understand? These people they look you like God. They just want to be with you. They just want to feel you. But now you go use your sense to make them understand. Say me, I marry. If this one still dey happen to some women too, because there are some women wey be say they be star like this, they be celebrity. Men still dey come for them. Men dey come for them. Hello. Sorry, I did live video. Yeah. Everything dey okay. Okay, later. The same thing goes to women too. Even me, as I rubbish like this, mama Amadu, now they see my finger, say I dey always wear this my wedding ring, you know. Men still dey wey be say as I rub, now the rub they even like. I go say, what all these people they see me now? Me not be say me be all these celeb girls, so be say they just know rub like me. Men will see they say, are you married? And when you are just talking, and a pidgin English I even they speak. Are you married? I go say, I'm not see me see. What think I go say I'm going to overload now? With this my pidgin English, with this my rubber body when me carry comment, me go just say, no be say they love. Now the mistake wey many people they make. They don't love you, they don't like you. They just want to be with you to see how you feel on natural ground, apart from television where they see you. They feel can see you for natural ground. And that love when they confess for you, they feel no get time for you. That's why many people need to use their brain. So now they are carried away, so now evil. So now for just evil, just to scatter that person's life. Why so they are carried away by what they see for television like this? You understand? So now for you to use your sense, say no, I be married woman, no matter. Many people go like you, many people just want to touch you, they want to feel you. Don't take advantage on these people. Don't do that, because you know, see, any woman you call upon, they must surely answer you, because they don't already like you naturally, seeing you on the screen. Don't do that. That one are for the men and for the side chick. Woman go know say person marry, the person go talk to them and no fit say no. As it don't happen like this now, wetin you go do? For me not the advice person, make person remove belle or la, I can't try it. I'm not the advice person. My message when me get for our uncle Sammie and his wife, not quick because my children don't need my attention now. Message wey I get for them be say, since they don't marry for 11 years, no pikin. Wetin they need to do now? Pikin don come now, because this pikin na their pikin. No matter how the pikin take come, they always dey use how they make parable say, na more na me say person wey person dey owe pikin na e dey born for. So this Sammie now, the way they waka kpurukere, baby no dey my happy to na so they talk am. Me don't know some people wey still date, no one belle. So now the one wey wan still born, na still get belle so. So I go advise the wife, because they pay me for the wife. Now the wife be victim, because you don't dare they pray for God for 11 years. May God bless you with pikin. At the end, another woman come carry the pikin. It dey happen like that. Now my message now come pass. It dey happen like that. This pikin now blessing to una family. One accept this pikin. Sammie not tell her make you go remove her again. Oh. If you don't born the pikin, if you know say you dey doubt say no be you get am, go for oyibo get wetin they call DNA. Just go, you understand? Go do that DNA. Do am. If you dey fear say maybe not be your own, do am. If na your own, abeg carry enter house. You know say this life wey person sees come so, person dey get wetin he talk for him life. Say I don't feel make story. People when they follow me for YouTube, I don't feel tell you now one story of one woman. When the woman say every time he go dey dream, say somebody carry pikin. You understand? So he carry pikin. Automatically the pikin come turn to another person pikin. He go see carry the pikin again. I don't feel remember the story again, but I talk the story for my YouTube channel that time. When they come interpret am for the woman, say before you go born, you need to carry another person pikin. You understand? Without you not carry another person pikin, your own no go come. I'll find that video, bring come out again. I'll come put am for you, more for understand, because you don't say. I go try to bring the story come back again. And now wetin happen for that woman. So wetin una go do now be say they no dey quarrel put for this matter. Na blessing na come una family. I know say the way it take come is painful. This blessing go open road for other children to come. Your wife go come born. If una dey doubt am, una accept this pikin, whether your wife no go get belle. If na transplant una wan do, una go do, e go come work, or e go just still come like that on his own. If he born twins, e go work. If na transplanting you should go and do. If na no wan do transplanting, say una wan see try am like that, e go work. But no tell am say make go spoil this belle again, because if you spoil this belle again, your seed don many. Number one, number two, e go block way. Please, the wife of Sammie, accept this pikin. The only way when you take accept this pikin, because I no fit tell you say make you let your husband go dey meet am for America, and then be say you go carry husband for your hands. Now the truth me dey talk for here, me anybody not come for me. Now my opinion now they talk, and not be say person go talk for a channel finish, another person go dey do video on top of her. Nobody should do video on top of me. Everybody have their own opinion on their platform. Now my opinion now they talk for my platform. So if you have your own opinion, you talk it in your channel. Go your channel and talk your opinion. Not go use my opinion till they do topic, because everybody not fit put it for one place, and you not fit force me to take your opinion. You understand me? So my opinion be say madam, no let this man dey go America go dey see this African American woman. No, because they say road wey person don fit pass very easy to pass again, very easy. Before you know, you go born one, born two, born three. Before you know now, you don comot for the house when you dey for 11 years. You understand? So wetin you go do? Try to call this lady, beg am, say make e no spoil am, make e leave the pikin, accept the pikin. Maybe say na you and this lady dey communicate. Put your husband for backyard, because that pikin sef na your pikin. You are the stepmom. Follow this lady, train the pikin. You understand? So if the pikin don grow, don reach to carry, if you want to carry the baby to Nigeria, you come dey train her. If the mama go allow you, it's okay. If the mama no still allow you, still leave her with the mama, but get am for back of your heart, say your husband get pikin, you get step son. Yeah, I don say son, whether na son now, no know. I don say son, I no know whether na son now. Hello? Yes, give her. Wait. Oh, I'm not sorry. They talk now. Wait first. I don't already know. I'll talk to you later. I did somewhere now. Give her. Now me say me you give her. I'll call you later. No be quarrel. He not the sick. Why you can't lie to me now? Oh, I never give her. Wait first. Me I finish what I did do. I'll call you. I'll call her back. You see, Nigeria people, they will just sit down, begin they forge life. Okay, no, forget that one. So, like I talked before, my sister, Uzoma, please, man, not carry yourself come out for social media. That pikin na your husband pikin, as the woman talk. Woman wey get belle, na you know give am belle. Your husband are celebrating. Not if you can't lie for your husband help. Definitely, not say your husband go, you know, Lady T, you are making perfect sense. Thank you. Somebody sit outside, they make sense. So, thank you. I know if you pronounce your name. Matali. Thank you so much for your message, your comment, you know. So, now the way when me just say, when I don't drag on myself, they call social media. Even though say the man can't do an apology, fake apology, when he can't do, that one are fake. You don't already wrong, you don't wrong. You don't apologize for your wife for public, it's okay, but that one are fake because you don't really talk wetin happen. Say the girl don already get belle. We wan begin dey do video, they carry you go up, they praise you, of which you never want am because you sef you cheat on your wife. You understand? You pull her for inside bush, so we no fit dey sing your praises. You just put her there, make we dey sing your praises. If not be obodo igbo wey come bring the matter come out now, so everybody go dey sing your praises dey go. We no know say you don shit for church, use Bible clean yansh. So my Sammie Okposo and his wife, please, for 11 years, una don dey wait for pikin, una don see blessing, una wan reject am. Why una go reject am? I just tire o. Una no suppose to reject am. Accept it. Accept that boy, that baby. I dey say boy, oh my God. Accept that baby. Accept that baby. Take responsibility. Take responsibility of the baby. It's a blessing. So you don't know wetin you talk, or you know your wife don't know wetin you talk. So some people they go find pikin. Now when their husband don open leg for outside, don get one pikin for corner before the wife go come get belle. You know say me I dey deal on spiritual things like that, or say Lady T, I know wetin I dey talk. Because all this time now, pikin no come. All the girls that wey don pikin no come. This one now, you know, if you look the relationship, you not tell pikin come. Una use una sense now. Instead of na to dey even dey happy. I know e come in the wrong way. Wey be say e dey against the Bible, everybody no like am. But na so e take come, you go carry am like that. Take care of that baby. Your woman go come get belle. If you just accept that pikin, go and mark it, you no go say your woman go get belle. If na transplant una wan do, e go work. If na normal one you want to enter, e go work. Accept it. Take care of that pikin. But Sammie Okposo wife, Uzoma, I no advise you to let your husband say you wan go see pikin for America o. baby no dey me happy so I know say make e go America go dey greet pikin. Another one come enter. Mona no call me oh. I just dey talk my own for here. You fit go dey greet. You just take the lady number. Mona dey communicate because this lady bring blessing to your home. Mona dey communicate woman to woman. Dey talk woman to woman. If the baby need anything, na one fit supply una supply. Woman to woman talk. Take care of that baby. If the mother go give you, it's okay, you carry. Some women no go gree. If you no still give you, let am dey with your mama. But woman to woman talk. If you know say you wan talk to your papa, dey there. You go talk to your papa. You go see pass phone to your papa until the pikin don reach to get your own phone. Na so if you want, no worry, your own go come now. But if that woman spoil that belle, when I go beg am, no spoil. Wetin una suppose to dey beg? Say abeg no spoil am or leave am. Na even come dey say make e spoil am. Na why for some people? So wetin una don dey vex is there. Person because say na another woman carry am, na im make una dey vex. I know say e dey pain, but accept it. From there your own go come. Your own go come. Please, na my message o. When I cut am go give Sammie Okposo and his wife. More than cut am go give them. Make the wife not cry for inside house. Say, oh, my husband cheat on me. Oh, I want to do this. Don't cry. Wipe away your tears. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing. Very soon your own will come. Accept. You understand? Accept that pikin. God go do him work for my life. But Sammie no dey deny pikin like that again. As you hold reach, you see dey deny pikin. Now what for you? So if you to pet this lady, you even dey threaten her, you must remove her. Are you a baby? You are not a baby now. I small when I dey see you dey sing that time now. Even myself, very soon I go carry grand pikin. No, not very soon. I should have go graduate finish before I carry grand pikin. I should have go graduate. All of them will graduate before they start marry, come they born him. I small that time. They deny pikin. Ha! I just a surprise for this guy, our Papa Yo-Yo. Sammie Okposo, you are not Papa Yo-Yo. You are not my baby. See your picture now. When I go see your picture, because I don't see time when I see you reach for this thing. Don't say I should not do Obodo Igbo now. Another thing don't carry us away. The time I did Nigeria, I really they follow you. For Obodo Igbo, I not they follow you. See now. I'm gonna out. See now, Papa Yo-Yo now. See they deny pikin for this your age. I know say you be gospel singer, you will say because of your pastors, your member, your this thing. Very soon all of them go dey carry grandchildren. You go sit down sick, you don see pikin now, you wan reject her. Let your wife accept it. No worry, my lady. You go born your own. You go born your own. Hello? I dey life. Okay.
The man go see that girl because something go still happen. Yes, and two, I don't know why pastors now they come they disgrace themselves everywhere. You don't know what it come they happen, and then they preach. They give people don't do this, don't fornicate. What the people go do again? May you just check and say the word now. Everybody is confused. You what? Hello, you hear me?
I hear you.
That's so I said the word now, everybody is confused, honestly. Even me, I trust all those pastors before, but now, since when I they see now, if you like say, now my Bible now, I used to put my head. I'm not even they go their life again, or if they preach all those kind of things. Because what they do now, no, they're not the taker. How married man, you know, say you marry, you just pukere, go do again. What you want preach? And after you don't pukere, how you say this thing not resolved, now you don't come out, this thing not involved. If you come, climb up again, they preach, they give people. I know make sense. Make the woman, may just take that baby. May not allow that man, whether that a husband, go and see that girl because something will happen again. before water go pass the garden.
That's it. No, you no go shower. No, no go. If na me, I no go go. I carry pikin, my husband no go go. That's so. All right, later. Ciao.
Okay, mama. Okay.
Thank you. So now hear wetin me talk, my dear people. That is just it. You don't need to deny it. As you don talk, you say you want stop your ministry work, you want go seek the face of God. That one na very good thing. Stop your ministry work, go seek the face of God, ask God for forgiveness. Of course God go forgive you. David for Bible, na so you dey do am. If you don do am, you go still go ask God for forgiveness. God love am so much because he know say he commit sin, he know say they go forgive too, he go come ask for forgiveness and God go still forgive am. Na the right thing you do for that place wey you talk say you wan comot for ministry now, you wan really ask God for forgiveness, make you arrange your life again. It's okay, but that one don say make you go touch that baby. Don't try that. You understand? Accept that baby. Your wife, my Ozoma, please forgive your husband, because Bible say once man don shook leg for inside bush, woman don shook leg for inside bush, you fit leave for inside bush, you fit separate, you fit leave your husband or wife, not be bad thing, but you can still forgive if you want to forgive. So me go beg you to forgive, because if na me dey your shoe, I go forgive. I will not leave my husband for another woman. If you like born 10 children, I no dey leave am. You understand? So you go forgive. Not say you wan leave your husband, because if you leave am now, you know say you yourself ogodo don dey hold where you wan come go, where you wan see the angel, where you wan marry. How many man you bring come out on this head say e no dey cheat, e no reach 2? You understand? So where you just dey, you just better pass. Accept and forgive, but don't let him go to America. See the passports. May no go America go minister. Go your day here. Then you go dey communicate with this lady, so that now no as na take do na baby, because na all of una come get the baby now. So I know say Faith, I say Faith, Africa dog, the lady wey in question, she will understand. She will understand, because now she go trespass. You understand? So she go understand. So when I leave that baby, I beg my sister Africa dog, no remove her. Now bless you, carry come give them for their house. No listen to wetin they talk. Now because of public make and they threaten you, they do all those things. Well, you must marry the girl. How you go tell marry the girl? Okay, may marry 2 wives. No be me go talk that one. No, no be me go talk that one. Like says Uncle Sammie Okposo, if your mama still there, if your mama still there, I don't know. If your mama hear this matter, that girl go carry her house. I'm telling you, he go even happy, go accept that baby, because the mother he go even need grandpikin. I don't want carry blessing throw away like that. Blessing no mean say e go come direct to you. Sometimes if you come in a way, later you go come, your own go come. Now so e dey be now. Just try and accept this baby and see if you no get belle. God go even give you twins. Now so e dey be now. So it take day. So my people, I think me I should give my children attention now. I don't take small. Please leave your comment down there. What do you think about this whole story? What do you think about Uncle Sammie Okposo, the wife, and the American lady? What do you think about that? If now you as a woman, what do you go do? You go accept that baby, or you not go accept the baby? What do you go do? Or if now you be the American lady, as the man don't tell you say make you go through where you go through where, what do you go do? Please, your comment is very, very important. Please don't watch this video without leaving your comment down there. And also please help us share this video. If you share this video, I believe you're going to help someone, because I believe say many people don't dey inside this situation right now. Maybe say they find way to come up for inside. With this video, we help them a lot, and this video is going to YouTube as well. With their YouTube gidigba. Our name for YouTube now, YouTube for Gele. Our name for YouTube now, True Dreams with Lady T. Subscribe to us and follow us on this page, so that we will hear our story. We dey talk about dreams, we dey talk about stories and all that. So our stories now, stories wey be say you fit pick something and learn something from. So let's call it a day, my darling people. Please don't forget to share and remember your sister, your friend, your girl, your pikin, anyone you call me. I did there for you. True Dreams, Bright Life with Lady T. See you on my next video. Bye bye.
There is anything that is bothering you, my friend, please say it so others will learn. Bring it to True Dreams with Lady T, and God will be your strength. Bring it to True Dreams.